said that's only the nice name they gonna call y'all.
Where you going?
I'm moving this out the way.
I'm gonna move it this way.
Oh, go ahead. He said that's only one of the nicer names they gonna call y'all. You heard what he said, Keith?
Can you push it that way?
Yeah.
Go that way?
You heard what he said? He said that's only one of the nicer names they gonna call y'all. We got in on him. Me and Ronnie got into that. She talking about. I said black ain't no nationality. She talking about. Well, yes it is. I said no, it ain't.
Where you from again?
No, it
What
ain't.
country you from?
What country is black from? Where that's from?
What y'all was watching? The thing I sent you?
No.
Or something else? Okay.
Yeah. I saw the
You
stuff.
start.
You be seeing. You be all late with your stuff. You be like, man, I've been seeing
Don't
this.
try to act brand new and stuff. Cause I ain't seen you in a long time. No.
I'm
Look,
just saying.
you gonna have to get back in
Half
tune.
this stuff, I be like, I've been seeing this.
Whatever. Come on.
Oh, wait.
Press that button.
Let's go. Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't hear
I
nothing.
can't hear nothing. Where you at? Champagne. Key,
Hello?
where you at, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Where my brother
Nope.
at, man? Come on,
Can
Key,
you hear
slide
me?
up, man. We
You
on.
better take care of the day.
Press the
See the camera, Haley.
press the mixer.
This one?
Yeah, press
Okay.
it.
All right, y'all. All right, we on now. Hello, Champagne. Savannah, what's happening, man?
Hey.
You
I
up?
can hear myself a little bit.
You got yourself
All right.
up? You got
Yo.
it? Okay. All right, y'all. Welcome back, man. I feel like I've been going on a vacation, man. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening around here.
You press the button. Ooh, press the button
Oh,
for
yeah,
Kiki
yeah.
get you.
Man, let's go. Oh, there you go. There we go.
Yeah.
Kiki time, idle
Yeah.
time. What's up, Champagne? What's up, Urbana? WRFU, Conscious Community Connection. We in the house today, man. It's a beautiful day out there. It's not that hot. It's perfect. I've been doing yard work, other stuff. But before we get into this, I'm gonna go ahead and read this disclaimer and let them know that this is our voice, not that of the station. So WRFU is an open forum for the Urbana-Champaign community. Views expressed are those of the speakers and not intended to represent WRFU, UC, IMC, or Urbana Socialist Forum. Again, this is Conscious Community Connection. It is Saturday. What's today's date?
September 21st.
September the 21st. Oh, happy birthday to my two aunties out there. Yeah, Linda and Patty, the twins.
All
They're
right.
not
Happy
actual
birthday.
twins. They actually was born a year apart, but it happened to be on the same day. What's the odds of that happening, right? So, I don't know, man. We coming in. I'm coming in. I asked Heather when I came in and Kiki. I said, man, what's going on, man? What are y'all talking about? They said we still on respect. So I could dig that, man. I'm with respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
RESPECT.
Yeah. And what's that? The hip hop. Who was that? Salt and Pepper had a song. Respect yourself. Tell
Sure.
me what you cannot do, baby. Kiki, you remember that? Work your body. Yeah.
Yes.
Me and Key, we showing our age now, man. But respect, man.
Definition.
So
What you got?
what y'all covered so far? Respect. Y'all covered.
Respect yourself and respect your relationships.
Okay, respect your relation.
Yep.
Oh man.
Morals and values, other people's opinion.
Other people's opinions. Okay. All right. Well, how y'all want to take this, man? I'm trying to.
You're going to feel lead today.
So my lead.
Yep.
Well, before I lead, I got to bring in one announcement. Let me see. I know today Sam did that. How did that go? Anybody go? Y'all didn't make it? I couldn't make it either. He did that. It was a rally over there at 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. today, and it was on International Day of Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Smith, he was running it, and to continue to promote the value of community peace building, connecting neighbors, rallying on the resources existing within our communities. There was a few speakers out there, youth performers, art activities. Sam always doing something positive.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Smith is always doing something positive for the area. So whatever that brother do, I try to support it, man. Him, a couple other brothers out there.
Mm-hmm.
We all know Marlon, how he do his thing. Will Patterson, when they was doing the project out there. My brother, Marlo, who to go out there and do the thing in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, You gotta respect them brothers. See, I can't tell you.
I just rolled my eyes.
See,
so
I tied
hard.
that in.
Whatever.
See, I tied that in.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
And what that mean though? I don't know what that mean, man. So, like when you say you gotta respect them, what does that mean? To me, I think that mean that you got to. Let me see if I can explain this right. By respecting what they do, you honor them on one end, and you also acknowledging the positive things that they doing. Would you agree, Keith?
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it ain't pious, they gotta respect people's opinion though.
Yeah, but I really respect people who making strong moves, Not saying I don't respect somebody who's out there bringing down the community. I still will respect them, but then again, he or she have to respect themselves. Then again, I don't know, man. Would you respect somebody who was out there just tearing up the community and stuff like that, man?
I mean, you saying tearing up the community? What you
or
mean?
Or bringing it
tearing
down or destroying it? Like, okay, like we can respect Marlon, we can respect Sam Smith, we can respect...
et cetera, et cetera. Come on, man.
Yeah, we can respect all them brothers. We can respect what they doing. But let's say somebody who's doing the opposite. The guy who's selling dope, or the guy who's doing other things, or can you respect him?
So you supposed to respect, I mean, you can respect certain things. All right? So we understand that he trying to make some money.
Also,
you trying to
respect that in him.
You trying to do the hustle. But it's not positive.
So do you respect him or what?
You respect the hustle.
But what if he helping the community with the money he making?
Nah,
I mean, he said he tearing them down.
He ain't helping, man. He only out for himself. He buy rims.
I mean,
okay, he do help the community. He buy rims. He spend money at the liquor store. he buy high clothes. So that's how he helping. That's it. So do you still respect him or do you disrespect him?
I respect his hustle, man.
So you find something in line that you can respect.
Yeah, he getting the only way he know how to get it. So that probably the only way he know how to get it. He probably won't talk nothing else. You know what I mean? You gotta respect people upbringing. You know what I'm saying? If you've been doing something for so long, who tells somebody it ain't right?
I mean, hey, respect can go so far.
He gotta figure it out.
You agree? You agree, Heather?
No, she don't agree. Why she said respect goes so far?
So what you saying?
I'm saying like he not being positive. I mean,
so you only respect positive people?
He not doing nothing positive.
So do you only respect positive people? That's a yes or no answer.
That's a gray area, man.
Hold on. Do I only respect positive people?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So
I respect people. I respect the being. I respect the person.
Had to clean that up real quick. Y'all see how she cleaned that up?
I will respect who they are. Like existing. And being here and alive. I will respect that, but I don't have to respect what you're doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't have to respect your actions. I don't have to respect what you say at your mouth, what you doing. That type of thing. So. Yeah. Respect can only go so far. I don't want to put nobody out on the line, but I had to block somebody the other day, and I respected them. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to disrespect them, so I blocked them. You know what I'm saying? I respect you as a human, but other than that, I don't like what you trying to say to me, how you trying to come at me. You trying to make me feel like I'm still a bad person or whatever it may be. It's just So that means you don't respect me.
Yeah, you won't respect your change.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna block you.
So by them not respecting you.
How you know it's a him?
Or he or she. I'ma just say. But we got a feeling already what this is. So okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead, Key. I'm gonna let you straighten it.
I ain't touching that.
All right, okay.
I ain't touching that, brother.
So by it let's say it's a computer. It could be a computer.
Okay.
That computer didn't respect you.
Right.
So you blocked it because you felt disrespected.
Yes. But I respect that person though, as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As a human being, I will give them their space, their privacy, whatever they need. You know. But other than that, hey, I don't fool with you.
Well, you brought up a good point because what you're showing is it's degrees in respect. Yeah. And so there's levels and degrees to respect.
Okay.
All the way around. You know. And I guess what I'm thinking is. Well, I guess what I'm thinking is this. Basically, then, you should recognize these degrees you respect these people in, and then just deal with them on that level of respect.
Yes.
So then you would just interact with them on that same level. Like you respect the hustle. Let's say the hustle. And I'm going to say it. I ain't going to say he.
Okay.
I say it. The it that disrespected you. You would just respect them as a person.
Right. When
you see them, hey, hi, how you doing? Keep it going. We ain't got to talk and do nothing else.
I ain't even got to really say nothing. I just, you know.
What's his name? No. Go ahead, yeah. No.
Stop playing. Y'all laughing. This not funny. See, that's why I don't bring nothing up.
I ain't said nothing.
Like not this time, huh?
I'm listening to time.
You feel like we disrespecting
No,
you?
y'all not disrespecting me.
All he said, you don't respect the way he came at you.
Yeah.
But you respect him as a human being.
For sure.
But you don't respect the things he do.
Right.
So Tiger saying there's different levels to respect.
So you different degrees.
Different degrees of respect. So that's one part of the degree of respect that he's gonna get from him because you always respect the human.
Right.
So that's understandable.
Right.
So but when he start disrespecting you or try to bring you back to your old self, you can respect that because he don't respect your change.
Right.
So he respecting you to a certain degree too.
Right.
He respecting you. Then he talking to the old Heather. But he don't respect the new Heather with growth and understanding now that that understand the things she did in the past wasn't just a phase of life.
Right. Right.
So until he can understand the phase of life, you only gonna respect him to a certain degree as a person, not shun him off completely, right? What you saying? Okay.
True.
Yeah. See?
Very true.
See?
True.
Okay. He cleared it up, man.
True.
So whoever listening, you got blocked. You need to take notes. I'm just saying. Just take notes what he just said.
What Damon at?
Yeah, Damon. Where you at, Damon? Damon on high, though. Okay, I got it, man. That's cool. I like this topic, man. We can do a lot with this topic because, as you can see, I can dig in on different
Well, I'm
levels
glad Kiki brought something up because it's a two-way street. It's almost like communication. You know, you have to have two people in order to communicate.
Right.
You
Kiki
know,
made a good point.
and so he said at the same time that person doesn't respect me, or he's only respecting me to a certain degree. Yes, confirm it. It is a guy, all right, but he's only.
Everybody knew that, man.
Just shut up, okay? Just shut up.
You ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Duh. Yeah.
What? Both of y'all.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So in return,
probably know his name too. But go ahead. Go ahead.
In return to that person only respects me to a certain level or degree as well. So I mean that's fine, but there's two sides to the respect itself. So
okay,
we have to understand that too.
Right.
We gotta be willing to understand that. But we have a lot of people in this town, in this state, in the in just the world itself. They don't respect people.
No, they don't, man. I mean, even countries go against each other. We got our president right now trying to kick off a war with Iran. I don't even want to get into that level of respect, but yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lot of other different things going here.
We need to start respecting people, as meaning like you have your own opinion, you have your own views, you want to do what you want to do, and this is your world, but at the same time, I have my own opinion, my own views. This is my world as well. We need to share it.
I think people get scared of that, man, because one, people they'll disrespect you because they like to put you down.
And they don't know who you are.
Right, but to put somebody down makes somebody feel like, hey, yeah, up there, you know, I'm here, you there. So for them disrespecting you, they really trying to put you in a small box or identify you in a sense, or think they can identify you, you know.
And those are their views,
right,
or their perception of an opinion of you.
Right. Yeah, or you will see guys, because I've been watching what's that thing? Anybody watch? I don't want to plug it, but a couple of shows on there. So one of the guys, they was in jail. Well, they wasn't in jail, but they had robbed this other guy. So he a punk, man. You know, he ain't nothing. He was putting them down already, and then they robbed him. You know, but that disrespect is to dehumanize you, or to demean you, bring you down to a lower level, yes. so that somebody can feel like they can attack you, or either take advantage of you. That's really their way of taking your power away. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be disrespectful. Yeah, because I was even reading this, like with the slaves, when they was doing them, like, you know, before they sent them on that, they made that voyage, right? Okay. They would put them in these pens, and these pens out, like in the middle of the tribe, and almost had the people feeling like they was animals, in order to sort of get them ready for this voyage, that great voyage, even across the seas. Right. They would do things like that to dehumanize the people. You know, they would have to use the bathroom, do everything in these pens. It was really putting them in a mental position of subservient. Or you're lower than me. Yeah, you lower than me. This is, you know, you about to get. You about to get equal. Yeah, we're not equal. Definitely, it was setting that stage for that. So you got to be careful of that, man. So you know, you took back your power. You clearly took back your power when you blocked it. You said, I had enough. You know. Yeah. This is number blocked. So now every time you call now, it just ring, don't it? They keep.
You go to voicemail.
You go to voicemail. Yeah, dog, you messed up. But I ain't go. Hey, it just ring one time. What happened? But
straight to voicemail.
So somebody who getting bullied in school, you know, they get disrespected every day, and we seeing the suicide rate for young African Americans is going up. And it's always one of these other kids, these school shooting kids. Like a lot of these kids, they talking about, well, I was bullied and all that. So they trying to take back their respect. But I guess I think what I want to say is, how could they go about, like, once you get numbered like that, or once you get fingered and pointed saying, oh, you the weaker one, or you a punk, or you something else, or how do you get back that respect? You know, I mean, what do you do? Now, if you go into jail, what you do is you knock out the hardest cat, you know, but, you know, what do you do besides that? I mean, how do you gain back that respect?
First, you gotta love yourself, you know, and respect yourself.
But if you in school, now that's easy to say. Right. But let's say your daughter's age. Okay. And the kids are picking on you. Okay. And they calling you names and everything. They disrespecting you, man. And you know, the girl or the guy feel like an outcast. What do? They need that moment almost to where they can get that respect, or you're gonna have to create it. But how do they get that?
I know
somebody gonna have to get jacked. I just think so. I don't know, Key. Is it an easy way to do this without violence, man?
People fight, but I mean, some people even do the little, what they call it, flame, roast, bake, all of that stuff.
What's that?
But when you start talking about people.
Oh, when you start talking about
Jones and cracking?
Yeah. What you call it, Keith?
You call it cracking? Cracking?
Yeah, cracking. Yeah.
Jones and somebody.
Jones,
yeah. They call it something different now.
We used to call it the dozens, man.
Yeah, the dozen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only know about the Jones.
We call it dozens, man.
But
go ahead,
like,
Keith.
you know, sometimes, man, you got to get somebody to help you build your self-esteem up.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, when you're dealing with bullies, the only thing they know is violence. I ain't promoting that gun violence and stuff, but sometimes you might just knock somebody out.
Got to knock somebody out, man.
Sometimes get your point across, you know, hit them.
You might have to, and you might not lose that.
No, I'm keeping it positive. Don't do it.
No, if you don't, it ain't idea of losing the fight. Idea when you hit them, they're gonna know not to talk about you the next time.
See, I know I'm very creative, so.
So what
how did you do it creative?
Tell me.
Tell us something creative.
I love fashion.
You gonna paint a picture on the wall? They're gonna be like,
no, I love fashion, so I love shoes.
You know,
Faye. Go ahead. Don't look at her. She looking at you.
She said she creative. I want to know.
Both of y'all gonna get punched in the side of y'all head.
I want to know.
We not disrespecting you, are we?
Not at all. We don't disrespect at all. We all got opinions.
Yeah.
I honestly want to know, what do you tell that child, that 11, 12-year-old that's getting bullied, to how to get their self-respect back?
So we kind of talked about this already.
Yeah, we got my baby girl that time. What's her name?
Yeah,
my baby girl. Damn.
Oh, you talking about the
Imani.
Imani.
So,
my baby.
like she said, it took her some time.
Yeah.
But she learned some things. So every day, she is listening to music. Every day, she's doing things that she likes and loves to do, and she's around people that she loves. Also, she does self-affirmations. I am beautiful. I am more than enough. That type of thing, you know. And then she's involved with her church, which empowers her, and she's a leader, pastor, youth pastor now.
Right.
So shout out to Imani again. We love you. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Keep going. But she is a great example because she said she went through it. She was going through a tough time and she got out of that.
She did.
It takes time. And it's like, don't be so hard on yourself though. We are all hard on ourselves. Yeah. But don't be so hard on yourself. So you're going to have to be more, you should be more positive and less negative toward yourself. So I'm the one that push self-love. Right. And that is doing the things that you love to do and empowering yourself, telling yourself, hey, I love you. You're more than enough. And actually preaching it. And then speaking it and actually doing it.
Well, you know, it's different stuff for different folks, right?
Yes, it
so,
is.
Okay, you do all that. Next year, that same bully messing with you. What do you do then?
That's right.
Next year,
I tell you
everything to work for everybody.
Yes. I tell you what I did. I had one of them.
What different? I ain't never had no bully.
I waited to catch them by themselves.
So what you tell that person?
What you do?
I want the creative.
Oh, the creative side.
Come out.
Catch them by themselves.
Yeah, what you tell that person? They keep going at that person. They do everything you tell them to do. And that person that's steady bullying them, what do you tell them?
So I might bring it up again. Most likely that person has an issue.
Who has an issue? The person.
The bully.
The bully, yeah, the bully.
Most likely the bully has an issue. Man. So most of the time that bully likes something you have.
So give him something.
No. You don't have to give him anything.
Wait. He likes something you have.
Yes. Personality wise, maybe material wise. I don't know.
Family,
they
lack
in the house.
something. They're lacking something. So they're gonna start hating you. You get what I'm saying? So that's where the disrespect come from.
So what do you think they want from the young lady? Like, what would they...
Imani is a beautiful young girl, so they would want something from her. She has something that they don't have. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever. You know? Someone lacks something, so that's where the hate, that's where that fear, sorry, I'm using the wrong word.
Okay.
Fear. Yes. Oh. Not hate. It's fear. Okay. Fear. So that's it.
I think you might need to catch him by himself in the bathroom, pin him, jack him up in the collar, and let him know you got one more time to do this, and I'm going upside your head.
So it was
that's what
it was
do.
one.
Yeah, go get Uncle Kiki or your other. Or I'm gonna put my uncle on you. I'm gonna get my crazy.
It was one lady that told me that her daughter was getting bullied by a young lady, and basically she was hating on her, and the reason why is she was lacking something.
The young lady was.
The young lady was lacking something at home.
Like what?
I don't know. Attention? So she went on ahead and bought her an item and started being nice to her.
So she brought the young lady off. She brought her off?
Basically.
That's what it sounded like. She brought her off, like being like, you be nice to me, I'll buy you a
No, it wasn't. Hey, whatever it may be, she was being nice to her.
So what the money right?
She was showing gratitude.
Wait,
not really buying her off.
She was nice to the young lady?
Yes. She started being nice to her.
She was nice to the bully lady?
Yes.
The bully? Why?
She was lacking something. There's a lack of compassion around this world. Mm-hmm. There's a lack of love around this world. Okay. So that kid might not be getting what she needs at home, as far as like someone actually being nice to her. You get what I'm saying? So she see that, oh, I'm bullying this person. Why are you being so nice to me? Okay. And that's what the bully asked the girl. Why are you being so nice to me? She said, probably because I see something in you. I don't know what she responded. But they started becoming, friends. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's a good case. I like that. They don't all the time end that way, but
no.
I could get it. I could see something like that. I guess, well, then how would you know? I guess you would have to try different methods to see which one that don't work. Then if all that don't work, then you pin them up and you tell them you're going to go get your crazy Uncle Kiki.
Yeah.
And you too?
I mean, man, I'll break a wheelchair on there, spoke on there, but hey, I'm just saying,
either way,
man,
we have a lack of compassion, empathy. Mm-hmm. We have a lack of a lot of, positive characteristics that can actually get us to like a person due to a flaw or due to something that they might not have or that person might not have. But most bullies, or like the lady said at the lecture, the violence, the person that has been abused or introduced to violence,
Oh, you talking about the lecture with
it was Miranda? A quote that was so ridiculous. I didn't even get it.
Wait, what did she say again now? No, you talking about the lecture they just did over here at the hall right now.
At Spurlock Museum.
Miranda.
So I forgot what the quote was. But it was like that person that is being abused wasn't introduced to violence from that, from putting off the violence on the other person. They were already abused before.
Okay, so you
get what I'm saying?
Because she was talking about in that, she was talking about when they go to jail and they come out worse, right?
Yeah.
And then when they come out worse than what they were introduced to even more violence and more disrespect in jail. Then they came out, and that made the person even worse. And they came out and had that same. What did she say again?
The person that committed the violence on that person has already been introduced to violence before they harm that person. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
That type of thing. I forgot the quote. I swear, if I had the quote, I would read it.
Why you didn't take notes?
Because we weren't able to take a picture.
I say notes. She don't like pictures.
She don't want pictures of herself personally, but you could take a thing. Because I took a couple of screenshots.
It was a wonderful quote, and it was just, how do you introduce someone to abuse? You had to been abused first. Right. You had to been abused first. So the bully had to been bullied before they were a bully.
Right.
So so if you got a child bully, where is he getting bullied, at home?
Probably. Yep. Most likely at home. Some of the stuff starts at home.
Some of them do be abused, and that is a sign that something is wrong at the home.
Yeah.
That he's either being disrespected or some type of way abused, sexually, whatever, you know. And then the kid does come back. Because like I said, I had one named Bert when I was like in 5th grade, man. It was funny too, because Bert was bigger than everybody. Bert always used to be picking on and all that, man.
But what did he lack?
A good flip on his butt. But after I flipped on his butt a couple of times, we was cool after that. That's what would happen. But no, seriously though, because he would, you know, he always had a crowd with him at the time because he was a bigger kid. You know, I wasn't a bigger kid, but you know, when that time when I got him, we was alone in the playground. Now, you know, hey, now, all right, you know, I could do a little wrestling, flip him on his butt a couple of times. We was cool after that. You know, he was cool. It just took a couple of times.
Did he have a dad at home?
No.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some people only respect violence though.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people.
So what you telling people? Only thing. Some people only respect violence. If you like your enemy, you respect your enemy, but in order to conquer your enemy, would you go to the level that your enemy doing, or you tell your high note ain't working?
Hold on. Reword it.
Non-reword it. As simple as that. I respect my enemy.
Okay.
But in order to conquer my enemy, if my enemy playing a way dirty game than I am, and I'm trying to take this high money road, and I know the only way to win is go on the same level he on or she on, would you scoop your enemy level to conquer it? Conquer your enemy?
Yeah, I did by blocking dude on the phone.
No, you ain't blocking him because he can get a hold to you anytime. Like, okay, for instance, right? I love using this because I listen to Louis Minister Farrakhan, a lot of his talk tapes and stuff. He make a lot of great points.
Oh yeah.
He said he was riding on west side of Chicago with honoring Elijah Muhammad one day, and it was an old Caucasian dude on the corner of the street, and he was like, "Do you think you can beat that Caucasian dude at his own battle?" He's like, "What you mean?" He said, "In order to beat you or defeat you, he will kill kids and whoever else get in his way. Can you kill kids, whatever to get to him?"
Wow. So what did he say then?
He was stuck. He told him, "You're always gonna lose the battle."
So what's the answer to that one, man? Like what's the
order to win, the order to get victorious?
You have to go to that same level?
Yeah.
Or beyond?
Yeah.
Wow.
You read your Bible, don't you?
Yeah.
What God do? He got mad.
Oh, man.
He destroyed everything.
Yeah.
So you asking me, will I stoop to that person's level in order to conquer my enemy?
Yes.
Violence is eye for eye.
Does it have to be violence?
Whatever level your enemy on.
I've done it.
Whatever level your enemy on. If your enemy on the level that's beyond, if your enemy on the level beyond your morals and standards, in order to beat your enemy, you got to go outside your morals and standards to beat. No matter what he's doing, he can be violence, he can be just anything that promotes slander. You know what I mean? Using people.
I mean, I've done it, but I have to say this. Sometimes it's a waste of energy, but sometimes, I mean...
Why is it a waste of energy? Because evidently, it must not be a waste of energy. You got to win no matter...
You didn't really give me a good, scenario that I'd be like, yeah. What?
No matter what.
That I'm going to kill somebody?
No, I'm not. That's just a parable. I'm just saying, anything, like you got an enemy, and you on this high and mighty road. You don't believe in slandering people. You don't believe in degrading people. You don't believe in doing no cutthroat stuff, like anything, no backstabbing stuff. You're more. You got morals and values. But your enemy don't believe in morals and values. They're gonna do all type of backstabbing, slander, cutthroat, cross people, everything to get you. Are you willing to scoop to that level to defeat your enemy?
Nope.
You always gonna lose then.
No, man. Now you done brought in a whole new level of respect.
That's not gonna go respect.
You talking about respect now for respect now for, let's say, the Asiatic community. How we gonna gain back our respect? And it's good you talking about this because I'm reading this book right now. Start from the beginning.
No,
Start from the beginning is good because I'm at the part now with the Judas. So they talking about W.E.B. Du Bois and what he thought. Like he had this idea of John, what's the other guy named John Williams, but one was thinking Du Bois and who Du Bois used to debate all the time, Tuskegee, you know, because one was saying cast down your thing and we work hard, and the black people get their respect then. And Du Bois was saying, well, we go for education and then they respect us. You know, we go for this higher learning. That's why Du Bois was preaching the talent in 10th, where you got like now you got all this black sororities and all that things. He was really pushing that idea and that concept, saying this is how we're gonna get our respect as black people. And oh man, shoot, man, I'm on that part now. But so which way is better? And then Du Bois was actually putting down anybody, because Du Bois put down, he was against Garvey, because Garvey was at the time saying, let's separate, let's just leave, man, and let's just go and get our own thing together. Du Bois is like, nah, he was looking at that as, he was looking at separatists and revenges as being negative, or no, we shouldn't go that route. He later changed his mind. You know, when he died, he wanted to be buried in Ghana. But because he even said himself that I felt like I destroyed something that was beautiful, that was about to take place. He said this, and you know, he was the one who started up NAACP, which was financed by white philanthropists. You know? But it was all about respect. How do we get back our respect? This is the period like 1901. So that was Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington was the one like, blacks just accept that you already subservient, and let's start from there. Just work our way up and pull ourselves up back by the bootstraps. But if you don't have no bootstraps, then so how do you go about pulling yourself up? You don't even have no boots. So that sounds a lot like that what you talking about, you know, because in the book that he wrote, Booker T. Washington, and a couple other books came out. When they wrote, man, I should have brought the book with. When they wrote a lot of these books was looking at slavery at the time as, oh, they done something nice for blacks. They took them out the jungle. Even Du Bois was saying that we not ready that colonization would have to be done slowly, because the blacks were not ready to run their own land yet, because they just coming out the jungle. It ain't even no jungles in Africa. So you got to be careful what you do. So
that false propaganda.
False propaganda. So what Kiki talking about really is on that level of respect there. But as a people, now going from the bullying from the kid, now I'm gonna make the correlation. I got it. I'm finna join them together. Watch this. Because like a kid at the school that's being bullied, and once you target it, even at their job like that, you could see some people at their job, and you know what I'm talking about. Because some people can get at their job and get targeted as that, and it's very hard to get out of that. And everybody at that job would be targeting you like, oh man, don't trust Heather to do that. Nah, you know about her. And you will fall in that. So the question is, again, how do you regain that respect back, man? Or do you just walk away from it and say, hey, I had enough? Or do you take somebody by the head and put them in a headlock and fall with them? You know, that's the question.
I mean, I've heard this plenty of times. It's how you react to things. Life is how you react to things.
Okay.
So, I mean, the parable that he was talking about and referring to is, if that man will cut some legs off, limbs off, and kill some kids, would you do the same? and then basically saying if you don't, then you'll lose.
Okay.
Or you'll be defeated.
Okay.
But why would I have to do that in order to feel like I lost? Because other people say, if you don't do this, then you're going to be defeated, losing, or whatever for the rest of your life. Maybe I lost that one battle, but maybe just because I spared somebody or whatever it is, I might be winning for the next whatever, however long it is. I don't know. I'm always thinking optimistic. I always use my energy on things that I can actually create and I will actually be proud and happy about. You know, now if we're talking about my kids, you know, in that sense,
your kids.
I mean, I will have some problems, but
you'll go up to that school and put that kid in the headlock, wouldn't you?
I would do some things.
I would. The kids.
But it all depends on where I am in my life. Because some people are just like, you know, I will just do this and go on a rampage. But you still got your life to live. You know what I'm saying? Your life is not over.
Yeah.
You know, if you retaliate and do some revengeful things, then where are you going? What are you going to do? Sit in jail for 30 years and then you still crying over your kids? You know, I'm not losing, and I'm not going to lose.
Okay.
I'm going to win, and I'm a winner. Period. So, I mean, I don't know. I think about things differently.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, I respect your opinion. That's the name of this game.
Yeah, you know, the way you want to go.
Yeah. If you,
let's see who's going to win the race, that's all.
There you go. It's all about that.
We still run that same race. We try to play the high money road.
High money road.
The high money road. We still run that same race.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be high and mighty.
Yeah, I mean, no, you got your own way of dealing with things. Everybody got their own way, and that's that's the name of the game. Respect. So
for sure.
Respect yours.
Yeah, man. Yes. Well, we got to get a lot of it. So that's a good topic. I like this topic.
Let me read the disclaimer.
I'll read it for you.
All right.
WRFU is an open forum for the Urbana-Champaign community. Views expressed are those of the speakers and not intended to represent WRFU, UC, IMC, or Urbana Socialist Forum. Again, this is WRFU 104.5, Conscious Community Connection. We got Heather J in the house, Big Kiki in the house, me, the silent missing dude. I'm in the house. I'm tired, y'all. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm just tired, man. But I'm fighting it. I'm gonna fight my way through this thing. And the topic, we got the running topic is respect. So we kind of went around the globe here. We went from kids to countries to people with respect. And I guess, like I said, man, it's always ways on trying to get it back. You know, man, they talking about reparations right now. Reparations and all the politicians.
You never get reparations.
They said
okay.
They said that, and I'm glad you said it. I was watching.
Okay, now here's the question. Are we looking to get reparations to gain back respect? Because the word reparations means to repair. So what was broken? What was... First, this is a question for Kiki, too. Here you go, Kiki. Time for you to put your Asiatic brother on, man. You ready?
Okay. Nah, I ain't know the answer.
No. Go ahead. Come on with it. So what all was broken, and how can you regain this? How can you repair this, man?
I can't. Okay, first of all.
How would you say to repair this?
How you gonna get? You say reparations, right?
You might have to get to the mic, too.
You say reparations, right? How you gonna get reparations to somebody come from a slave property?
Okay, like what you mean? Go ahead.
You say you come from a slave. You say your descendants are slaves.
Right.
So how you get reparations to somebody born to somebody? Nobody owes you nothing. They owned you. How you pay your own property back? Answer that question first. When you tell me how you pay your own property back and fix your own something that you own, then I can tell you how you get reparations back.
Because the whole thing with this thing, it has to be about respect, right? It got to be about respect.
You respect your property, right?
Respecting the people.
You respect your property as long as it giving you something, right?
Right.
As long as it's profiting for you,
right,
making you money, right?
Right.
So when you remember the Dred Scott decision, right?
Right.
Why they say he wasn't a free man?
I can't remember all the details.
Because he said he's descendant of a slave.
Right. Okay.
So how can you be a free man? You descendant of a slave. You was born to slavery, right?
That's deep, man. That's deep.
But are all of us?
Ain't none of us descendants of slave. Did we start as slavery?
Right.
Okay, then. So therefore, you gotta claim your nationality. How you gonna claim some? How you gonna claim slavery? That's not a nationality. You gotta claim your nationality.
I ain't been saying that.
You do. Every day you say you African American. Every day you say you black. Every day you say you Negro. Every day you say you colored. You saying that. Trust me. Words are powerful.
If I'm brown, if
what is your
I'm
nationality
black,
though?
if I'm white, look, I could be white too. Do you get what I'm saying? One drop, 1 ounce, whatever it may be. I'm a human being.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm a human being, for one.
Okay.
All right. Now, with the reparation part, paying me back, paying whatever it is back, and actually respecting what went on in this land is something different.
Well, you gotta realize, it was the law.
It doesn't matter.
It do matter.
You gotta respect.
You got some people tell you today, slave or back, it was the law. It was the law.
It still is the law. What
exactly.
are you saying?
So how you gonna get reparation? How you gonna get reparation from a law?
We ain't talking about how you gonna get it.
They gonna give it to you?
We don't know.
Okay.
But is this about respect? See, we go back.
That's
to
what I was finna get to.
Go
It's
ahead.
the respect part.
So go ahead. The respect part.
You gotta respect the history. You gotta respect the people. You gotta respect what happened and what went on and the understanding of those people during that time. If people change, you respect the change. All right.
It don't matter. You keep saying respect the history.
I'm supposed to say respect.
Let's go
the
back.
Okay, to respect the history. The history, it was law. So if they didn't do nothing wrong.
So let's go back to this case. Dred Scott versus Sanford was a landmark decision in the U.S. Supreme Court,
go that case.
in which the court held that the Constitution of the United States was not meant to include, American citizens for black people.
Read it.
Regardless of whether they were enslaved or free, and therefore the rights and privileges it confers upon American citizens could not apply to them.
Keep
the
reading.
decision was made in the case of Dred Scott, an enslaved black man who owners had taken him from Missouri. Let's see, hold on, this is good. Which was a slaveholding state into Missouri territory, most of which had been
I don't know.
Designated free territory by the Missouri Compromise of 1820. When his owners later brought him back to Missouri, Scott sued in court for his freedom, claiming that because he had been taken into free U.S. territory, he had automatically been freed and was legally no longer a slave. Scott sued first in Missouri State Court, which ruled that he was still a slave under his law. He then sued in U.S. Federal Court, which ruled against him by deciding that it had to apply Missouri law to the case. He then appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court. So he took this all the way to the Supreme Court.
All right, so in all.
Wait a minute. In March 1857, the Supreme Court issued a 7-2 decision against Dred Scott in an opinion written by Chief Justice Roger Taney. The court ruled that black people are not included and were not intended to be included under the word citizen in the Constitution, and can therefore claim none of the rights and privileges which that instrument provides for and secure to citizens of the United States.
Okay, so all in all, there's some stuff that
This
you know
is
we need to.
interesting, so.
I'm glad you read this.
Yeah.
You
well,
know,
everybody needs to know about
But what
dreads.
so even
But
with
what
the
the
rights and privileges, I mean, do we still have rights?
No.
Do we still have privileges?
Well, rights and privileges are two different things.
Mhm.
We got
Do we
privileges.
have 'em?
Yeah, we got.
They allow us.
Yeah, they
privilege.
allow
What
you,
is
yeah.
what is privilege?
yeah.
Privilege that allow you. That's a privilege.
Yeah.
Privilege that allow you.
Right, you
Rights,
are allowed to.
Exactly. Rights. And this that's why I tell y'all, words are powerful when you use words.
For sure.
When you got right, we don't have no rights. I tell you
You
that.
can calm down over
I
here.
know,
Dang,
right?
he all tough over here. Like this some
She
sensitive
mad.
stuff to him.
Yeah.
No, because
I
it go back to
that's
us gaining respect as a
yeah.
people.
I
Because-
understand.
and-
So I'm
because
not
listen.
saying or against reparations at all, but I just know
But
for a fact.
what the key word he said in that when
What are they trying to do or prove?
They say under what law?
Right?
Oh,
The slave law.
Yeah, the slave law. Let's see. Roger Taney, the court ruled that black people are not included and were not intended to be included
Under its
the
law.
word citizen in the Constitution. And it's 21 different positions in that. Citizen, independence, another one, but it's a couple other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let me see.
So with the reparations that they're talking about and speaking about, so for one, we can't get reparations due to the law. For two, we can't get reparations due to the fact that people are still claiming that we are black. We are African. Somebody tried it. We basically they got blocked. Somebody got blocked. That's what happened. So basically we can't get reparations because we don't have a nationality.
Exactly.
So there's two things that's holding us back from getting reparations. So we have to rewrite the Constitution. We have to rewrite laws or put in policies, which also can take forever.
Well, the Constitution is a living
Right.
document, so you have to amend certain
You
things.
can't admit
but-
you can't change it.
Right, you can't change it, exactly. When they
So
say
is
it's a
that
living
policies?
document-
I don't even want to get into all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
too much for
That's
me.
too much, but
Not on my
again,
level.
we talking about just getting respect as a people.
Right.
So
So we can't get respect as a people because we don't have rights and we have few privileges.
well, and then I guess it go back to what
Learn, sister.
again, I guess it go back then to get your respect as a people. Then you have to get it.
But everybody needs to be on one accord in order to get the respect. Is that what it is too?
Yeah.
I guess we
Because
got.
some people might be like, you know what? No, forget that. I want the reparation. And then the other people like, no, don't take the reparation. Let's go ahead and rewrite the Constitution. Then we can do some extra stuff. I don't know what might happen, but I'm just saying. Some people gon' try to, they looking at something else. They worried about the wrong thing. That's
Well,
basically what it is.
it all come back down to respect as a people. Not as a people. Yeah, this is why I really, I was more for Garvey, where he was trying to go with what he was trying to do, and once you understand, like you said, it's all about respect. It goes back to respect. We got to keep it with respect. So all this is really trying to regain respect and stand up or be seen as an equal, because obviously something is definitely disrespecting.
And how do you do that? Like you said, we have to be creative.
Well, getting reparations is a creative way. I think that's a very creative way.
It is,
started,
but
to get the ball started. But then again, now how would that look? So you gotta, the word reparations means to repair.
So
it means to repair something. So what need repair?
What needs to be repaired?
One, I would say number one is, okay, now it was already people here. It was already people here.
Right.
And they brought over some on the ship.
Right.
So, but for both people that was here and on the ship, what did they lose? Number one, they lost their identity.
For sure.
So that's one thing that need to be repaired. Who are
Okay.
you?
Nationality first.
Nationality and identity.
Okay.
Who you are, and that need to be repaired, and a cultural re-influx need to happen. See this,
And there we go. Who's gonna say what we are then? who's gonna dictate that?
Oh man, they got all type of ways to do that now. They got DNA tests and other stuff. They
You
can
know?
find out where you're from now.
I mean,
They can,
I understand
the
that, but
technology
you gotta
is
put it
now,
in a, you gotta put it in a,
you know.
in a hole.
Yeah.
Because now on the, you know, I remember back in the day when I read the, you know, the geographics of the person. It used to be European and all that other stuff. You know, now it's just white.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no in between. Ain't no specific. It's just
Caucasian. It
this.
say Caucasian now. I say that.
Yeah. Now
Caucasian.
But yours say black.
mine say black.
And yours, and that's a color.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't.
They gave you a crayon color.
You know. So now it's not
But
even
go ahead, man.
specific
You know,
anymore.
nah.
They didn't.
They say black.
They didn't get out of that, you know, completely. So now, who is going to say who we are, and then give us a flag, and then all this other? So we will have to come together and think about this as a whole, in which they already know. Sorry to say this, but they're gonna have some problems.
Well,
You the leader, how he the leader? Why you got to be the leader?
Yeah. Well.
Who made you the boss? Why you doing this and all of that? You know,
You
so
gotta
we gonna
find out,
have some
Kiki.
problems. There goes some
I know that
reparations right there.
Ain't no reparation coming this way.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
gotta
you
find
need
out.
to repair that. Hey, if this person say that we gonna be Asiatics,
Yeah.
why are you being mad that this person said that and we voted on it? But now you like, I ain't doing that no more. I'm still black.
You gotta find.
I'm
out.
still black. I ain't Asiatic.
Okay,
I'm still black.
Let's take it back to the school
I'm sorry.
kids. Let's take it
Okay.
back to the kids.
No,
getting
it's a good
bullied.
conversation.
No, we're gonna
Let's
take
keep
it
going.
back.
I'm
'cause-
just
No, we
saying,
finna
though.
line this up. Just how the kids is getting bullied in the class. Because we the kids that's getting bullied now.
We
in the
getting
class.
bullied and been getting
And-
bullied,
and
and,
you,
it's been all these
you the
years.
kid that's getting picked on and
You
looked
been
at.
get bullied.
You've been getting bullied. But we never did anything extreme like coming there and shoot up the whole school, because that's not in our personality.
For sure.
Because we got a mentality like Heather, in the sense that we gonna eventually become, they're gonna eventually
Great
see
again.
our brilliance.
Mhm.
But it hasn't happened yet. So now, are we at the stage now where we take the bully and put him in a headlock and catch him in the dark?
We can
know,
do that, and
uh-huh.
we have, and we know
That's
this
what-
for a fact.
Are you
The
promote-
buying
are you
power
promote
to do
violence?
that.
That's what
What
I'm
you
saying now. You know.
Are you promoting violence?
No.
Well-
If we, there we go again. We gonna have a problem. Like I was watching.
Power respects power. That's what I'm
I was watching
Power
some
respects
episode about upcoming the upcoming elections and
Uh-huh.
what we need to do, and this was with T.I., Big Mike,
Oh, I
and
saw
a couple
that.
of different people.
Everybody should have watched
so,
that, man.
yes.
That was good. That
It was
on.
on AT&T.
Yeah, that was
What is it? Revolt.
Yeah,
Revolt TV with
They
P.
get
Diddy.
revolt.
With
Man.
P. Diddy. It was on Google. I sent it to
It's on
you.
Google?
yeah.
Why you ain't sending me?
I saw
I'm
it
sorry.
earlier before she even said it. She be
I
saying
bet you
Why?
should
that.
make, you
No,
probably,
no.
you probably
Like,
sent
Heather
this.
be-
So what?
You probably
One
said
of the
you gotta do
guys
what you
said
got,
the
didn't
same
you?
thing. He was saying, "How are we gonna do some reparations when we don't even have a flag? We don't even have reparations. Woo, woo, woo,
There you go,
whatever."
Kiki, this
So
right
they kind of like literally
Candace Owens.
kind of talked
Send it
about
to
it.
me.
Oh,
so-
Heather sent it? I'll send it to you.
Basically, I understand all of this,
Yeah.
but we have the buying power, and the buying power is shifting.
Mm.
We're having
But they don't
some
respect
issues. No, they
you. They
don't,
don't respect you.
us.
You know why they don't
But
respect
at
you?
the same time,
They don't respect your buying power because they know they got it defragmented. The
Yes.
buying power is not concentrated. You
Yes,
won't
it's not.
see now. We going back to the kid being bullied at school.
Okay. but
this-
explain that first and then tie it together. Then explain
we
the
we got the buying power of almost like the third or fourth largest nation. You know, our buying power is in,
for the brown community.
That's right.
He's talking about the brown community has the
That's right.
buying power. Literally, we're talking about
of a nation almost
of a
like the
world
third or fourth nation,
type of
man.
thing.
We got
Yes.
some power, but
the brown people
it's
in America.
defragmented. It's not concentrated.
Right.
You
So
know,
it's not
'cause-
concentrated in
And this
meaning.
is why they not respecting you. See, this again going back to the kid that's being bullied in a class.
Okay.
Why this kid is bullied? because this kid don't respect himself.
Right.
That's why the kid is bullied. See, now we bringing this back around. We finna bring the whole conversation back around. Till that kid is able to respect himself, and then focus that energy and focus that power the right way, then the rest of that class is gonna get in line.
For
Now,
sure.
you got, let me tell you right now.
So what do we need to do in order?
Here you go. Watch, I'm finna tell you right now, because you know,
because we don't respect a lot of things in our community, but at the same time,
well, they don't respect you. Why should
right,
they? You know,
right. They don't respect us.
You gonna sell out. Look, you gonna sell out. We got 3.9 trillion buying power. That's our buying power. 3.9 trillion.
Right, think Arabs and Japanese. I mean, wherever they is, coming out hood, moving out hood, take over all the business in the hood.
3.9 trillion. We shouldn't be asking for nothing, man.
We're not on one accord, though,
and that's why they ain't gonna respect.
It's not concentrated.
This is why.
Like you said.
This is why you're gonna be that kid that's in that classroom that everybody's picking on. But the kid is powerful. He don't know she powerful. He don't know how powerful he is. But he and that kid right there with $3.9 trillion, that kid is buying cookies for everybody.
That means one day we can shut. No, it ain't even got to be one day. It ain't even got to be one day. That's 3.9 trillion buying power. That don't even have to be one day.
Yeah. All right.
Period.
That's a big. That
so
kid got some power.
if
that kid don't even know he got power.
If we don't buy nothing on Black Friday for that one day,
you would collapse the economy.
Yep. But guess what? Like you said, it ain't gonna happen.
Because you ain't ready. But you see collapsing the economy and doing that, that's putting the bully in a headlock. That's definitely putting the bully. And so now you're ready to get stronger.
We are fearful of that. So there we go with that. Fear.
But you were saying though, you know, you got to be creative with this.
You do have to be creative.
But that's what I'm saying. That's a stronghold move. That's definitely when they did the boycott, like the bus boycott, when they was boycotting the bus service and stuff. That was a stronghold move. That was move of taking that bully and catching them by itself, and then show them, hey man, I'm not playing with you.
So if we did that and went back, like, because Big Mike said this on there, he said if we did some of those tactics, because we will have to go back to those boycotting type of ways in order to do that. But now it's like, can we do this? Can we get on one accord?
Well,
to actually get one set day where everybody says, hey, we're not using public transportation today.
I would say no.
We're not buying anything from Walmart
That's
today.
not going to happen. You know why? Because, number one, we got to get, this starts on a micro level first.
Micro.
At home.
Thank you.
Before we could go to a macro. Because we really jumping from micro, from a micro perspective of respect to a macro.
That's almost like saying don't buy no more Jordans. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's like saying don't buy no more Jordans from Jordan.
Why? He a brother, ain't he?
He a brother.
Yeah. He one of us, ain't he?
Who do he really own Jordan?
Yes.
He do?
Yes.
Okay. Who make Jordan?
He do. His company.
Where did Jordan come from?
He came from Nike. He got it from Nike. That's why they hate him.
Okay.
That's why he spread his false. Oh yeah, you look it up. False propaganda on him.
Okay.
Jordan, his son. You don't see Nike on none of his shoes.
But I'm saying.
You only see Jordan on Jordan. Jordan Jumpman. You shot Jordan.
I understand what
Nike
you're
had
saying.
no part of Jordan.
Okay. So,
I understand what you're saying, but that's like saying don't buy anymore.
I see what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
Jordan.
Let me get this phone.
You know what I'm saying? Don't buy any more Jordan.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to get us on one.
It's gonna be hard.
You know, right now.
Because everybody's still gonna buy Jordans. Period. Oh, they're gonna say the same thing. He a brother.
Here go a case. Here go a good case for you. I'm finna jump one more. It was a case in Chicago in this nail salon, and the brother, they was mistreating the people in that nail salon. So they had a bunch of the Muslim brothers was out there. What's the brother Muhammad and his other brother? They was out there, telling everybody don't go up in there. The nail salon offered a sale a sale, and man, you had people lining up, couldn't wait getting that place. And they had another place where they had these Asian or Koreans where they fought the lady for going outside, and they chased her down, and then the guy hit her in the mouth. They was trying to boycott that, so they offered a sale on hair and extension. So man, there was a line around the corner. And then one of the girls got into arguing with the brother. They told my sister, "Why you going in that store? They disrespecting us, sister." I don't care. You don't pay my bills. I pay my own bills.
So what is that?
That's disrespect, man. That's not respecting. That's no self-respect. So self-respect is gonna have to not only happen on personal level. Instead, man, they had people. Them women was lined up like.
But on
they got hair on the sale.
It's that two-way street, you know. So they respect you as a customer, and that's it.
Hey,
there's a level.
Hey, they don't respect you. Let me tell you something. They don't respect you as a customer.
Well,
period. They can slap you.
Hey,
they could slap you just like they did that woman.
It's business then.
And then they'll go there and say, "Well, we gonna offer what's some good hair? What's
we gonna that Yaki, that
Remy. They want that Remy. We gonna get 30% off.
VSOP 1738.
No.
Oh.
30% off on Remy, and you got a line around the corner. Mm-hmm. Even though they just been cussed out.
Even though there's probably a black person that's selling here.
No, these were straight. Like,
no, I'm saying even though there's probably some black person that is selling hair in that place or town, and they're still buying.
They still going there. They going with a 30%.
What is that?
That's disrespect.
I know that's disrespect, but what is that in the black lady's eyes? You know, she's snapping back at the black guy.
She was slapping at the guy.
But
the guy
ready
man,
to
you a
put
kiki
her
out
money.
there. Was, big brother. He was cool. He was looking out like, "Hey, sis, don't go up in there. They doing this. I don't want to hear that. This is my money. You don't pay my bills and all that." And going, she going straight at him. So you can't. This is why you're gonna always be that kid. That's why I use that analogy in the beginning with the kid and the thing getting picked on. You're gonna always be the kid to get picked on until you decide, or until that kid decide to focus his power and show, hey man, I'm not the one to be playing with.
Okay.
Until that happens, you're not gonna get that respect. You're always gonna be at the back end of this disrespectful thing. You're gonna always be the fool of the game. You're gonna always be the clown. You're gonna always be the ass end of the joke. Until and you can use the kid, keep the kid, because I like the kid in the school and the bully.
Even with the female. There's so much stuff.
Oh, she said
in the books. There's so much stuff that's on the internet that's not locked and chained up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's readily available.
Hey.
Why doesn't she know that we have the buying power? That we do have the power? Why doesn't she embrace that?
Because you got a subset, a group of us who just don't care, and they want to stay numb and stay in there. They want to stay on that lower vibration.
Is it fear?
It's fear. Yeah, it's fear keeping them in that place, and it's it's not respecting themselves.
Right.
I got a lot of family members and friends that do that. You drinking every day. You find somebody who's drinking every day, that's disrespecting yourself. You smoking weed every day is disrespecting yourself, because you ain't paying my bills. You ain't paying my bills. She went off on the man. The brother like, hey, they just hit a sister in the mouth over there. What did she do?
It don't matter.
Shoot, they got 30% off on that Remy yet.
So I'm gonna stay in line.
Yeah,
so,
it ain't Kiki. They was
lined
up
staying in line. They know where their place is. They know exactly where their place is.
We ain't trying to hear that.
So we need how many? We have 3.9 trillion buying dollars. How much will we need to really? Because everybody's not gonna be on one accord. So that means maybe 1/3 of 3.9 trillion could.
Where you come up with that number? Why you say 1/3? Where you come up with that? Why you say that?
1/3. I'm just being at an odds.
Where did you get that at?
I don't know.
Where
I
did
like
you,
3.
Where did you come with that?
Sure, that's making
like
stuff
3.
up.
Nah, she on to something. Where did she get that?
1/3 of that number could still hurt. Do you get
know
what I'm
what
saying?
you just hit up on?
What?
Tell her.
I'm gonna tell you what you hit up on. When Lucifer ran his revolt against God,
Took 1/3.
he took 1/3 of the angels. So that's telling you something right there. If 1/3 of the angels could defy God or still put this battle up to God, then 1/3 of the people would be dangerous.
So
see, it's a magic number. That's why I said
I
where
love
did you
3.
get that at? That's weird. that
No,
you
I
said
just
that.
love 3. And how I looked at it.
Right.
You know, I seen it, and I know for a fact, even though we had 3.9 trillion buying dollars, we need 1/3 of Champaign Urbana to participate.
That's a code that's actually hidden in the Bible that a lot of people don't understand. They telling you, if you did get 1/3 any type of force, you could oppose any type of force, because this is all powerful God, and you taking 1/3 and you gonna put up a battle.
And he knew that everybody's not gonna be, on the same level.
Exactly. So
but
that's why I said,
least,
why you come up with that? Where you come up with that?
I don't know.
Okay, you touching into some vibrations here, man.
I don't know.
Oh man, we forgot to read the thing too. Hold on. See, Heather got deep on us right there. That's why I said, where you get this at? But again, let me read this right quick. This disclaimer: WRFU is an open forum for Urbana-Champaign community. Views expressed are those of the speakers, me, Heather, Kiki, and not intended to represent WRFU, UC, IMC, or Urbana Socialist Forum. Again, this is WRFU 104.5 FM. This is Conscious Community Connection. Got my boy Kiki up in here, Heather. We done went across some. We own respect. We started out in the schoolyard with that analogy of a kid getting bullied and how you get back your respect. Now we went back to a people, how people gonna get their respect. So we started on a micro, super micro level, and we went to a super macro level.
Yes.
We didn't cover talking about getting reparations in, and Heather's for reparations. I am too. But how it's gonna, but what's prepared is gonna be the key.
Right.
Now, the lady we just saw.
Yes.
She hit up on reparation. She hit that.
Yes.
Everybody who was in that case dealing with the cop in Chicago. What's his name again?
I don't remember the name of the guy.
It'll come to me. Yeah, because it'll come to me because
but he did over 20 years of torture to people.
Yeah, Bird. That was on the Burge.
He was chief.
Yeah, and he was in Chicago up to 1991, and got
convicted years later.
Yeah. So what they did was the Miranda and them they kept pushing for the case because they was trying to gain the respect.
His name up. Is it Bird for real?
Yeah, it's Burge.
Burge.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And
okay.
Yep. He was a commander down there. Anybody who got locked up at 11th State know what happened, especially in the early 90s. You got your butt whooped down.
So it was basically he was torturing black, African American, Asiatic, brown people, and they were getting tortured. They were on death row for certain things.
Yeah, certain ones.
Okay. And he was doing this for years.
Yep. So they brought the case up against him. And they finally won. And part of the case, what they won was money put aside for the victims,
and the family members,
and what else? They gained psych. They had to go through counseling. Yeah, they got some
mental health
issues.
Yes.
Yeah, to get them back straight. Yeah. So that was part of all.
And then their family got they were able to pay for the college. Everybody free.
What was y'all talking about?
Talking about the lady.
What she was saying. Remember what she was saying?
After the case.
Yeah, you didn't go. You was there at the thing. You went to the thing, right? You went to the Spurlock with us.
No, I went to the workshop.
Okay.
So so they got a lot of resources.
Yeah.
Reparations.
Right.
After the fact.
to repair that.
To repair.
To regain that respect.
To regain the respect.
That's right.
And
that
those
was the point.
And those impacted by the torture trickled from the parents to the community to the kids as a whole, and they're trying to repair every person that was impacted by this particular torture. And that's good. And that is only, part of the reparation. You get what I'm saying? That's the start. And like you said,
because it's about respect. It's about getting back. It's about regaining your respect again. And how can you make these right again? And this dude was doing some. He did some awful torture. I mean awful.
Where was that?
It was in Chicago.
State, Chicago. Anybody who got arrested in Lebanon State, hold their hands up. You got your butt whooped down.
I got one thing to say about reparations to people in America.
Go ahead, man.
Look up when Malcolm X went to United Nations and asked for reparations for the Negroes in America. Look what they told him.
That's interesting. Let's see. Go ahead. Oh
my God.
I'm gonna let y'all look it up, man. I ain't gonna keep repeating this stuff because she got reparations on mine.
Who is she? He brought it up.
and we're
talking about it.
I'm gonna let y'all look it up and read it.
You know what?
What? You love me, don't you?
God dang, this is too sensitive to
no,
talk.
I'm trying to put you up on game, baby girl.
This is too sensitive.
I'm trying to school you. Okay. I'm trying to school you. I'm trying to teach you something.
So what we talking about is how do we gain back our respect as a people?
Being creative, just like
well, we've been creative as a people. We have created jazz. We created bebop. We created hip hop. We've been creative as a people, and we still not get respect.
No, we create anything in America, man.
Man, we a lot of inventions. Fiber optics is created by this. We creative as hell.
Okay,
but we still not getting respect.
What was the man? What was the man name? What was the man name over there in Iowa? The Caucasian man adopted him, but they cut his
Peanut Man. My man.
Did he create soybean or something?
No, it was the Peanut Man, man.
It was the brother in Iowa. He created soybeans, but anyway, the Caucasian man adopted him. Yeah. And they clipped his scrotums off, and he got a squeaky voice. Remember, he had a squeaky voice.
Yeah. I know you talking.
I can't think it. It come to me.
Carver.
Was it Carver?
Yeah.
George Washington. What's his name?
Carver, because Carver had the real high voice. He
talked
like this.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why.
The reason why, because the man.
He was a genius.
He was a genius, but the man adopted him, and they clipped his scrotum off because the man didn't want to take a chance of having sex with his daughter.
Right. So I'm just saying, man, we've been creative for 400 years.
Longer than that. We were created in Africa, man. And the parts of Africa was there.
Still not getting that respect. It's time. On the people on the whole, we're gonna have to really.
And what they brought us over here.
Hey.
So, what do you do?
Well, we
already been creative.
Yeah, we've been creative. I mean, we some of the most creative people on the planet, man. Everybody want to be like you, man. But everybody mimicking you all over China, man. They doing hip hop and rapping,
they dancing just like us. Yeah,
man.
Dressing like us.
Yeah, you creating the fact. You've been creative, but you're not getting respected. So back to that kid. We back to the kid in the school again.
Okay.
So now the kid is creative and they still ain't respecting them. Now what stage do we go to?
Gang.
I guess it is, man. I guess it's time to meet you at
school.
Gang? Yeah.
It's time to do the gang.
Time to meet you at school.
Go back to the old days. Get gangster.
Oh man, you gotta meet them. You gotta catch them alone.
Catch them alone,
Snatch
one by
them
one.
up in the collar like that. You be like, look, punk.
Okay.
You got one more time.
So,
but how you do that on a macro level would be if you did, let's say, calls to say, well, we're not gonna buy. We a target a product and we wouldn't do it. That's throwing them up in the stronghold because everybody vote. Like I hear a lot of people say, I don't vote. No such thing. Everybody vote. You vote with your dollars. Whoever you support now that they got these super PACs, all the companies band together and put your money into that. So you vote with your dollars, whether you go to that ballot.
So instead of buying certain products that were that was, you know, invented in 1947 by a company, you know, supposedly quote unquote not black owned, you should probably get a black owned company and start purchasing specifically with that, rather than you get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of black companies nowadays. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So our buying power could go to that.
Well, okay. Number one, if you're gonna get your respect, we only got 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Here you go, Key. These are the last words. Okay, you're gonna get your respect. You're gonna have to become conscious of what you're doing and what they disrespect.
Okay.
See, what you talking about is most of these cats are unconscious. You're gonna have to become aware now.
For sure.
The kid would have to become conscious on the conscious level.
Okay.
Of why they picking on this kid. Why are they picking on this kid? Are they picking on
because I am great?
Or are they picking on this kid? But it's
I'm great.
Some reason they doing it. Same reason. So, or self. Is it? Are they picking on you because, you know, hygiene? Are they picking on what's the reason? So once you become conscious, number one, then you can start understanding what they're attacking. Then you can start countering their attack. That's number one. That's what I go with. Key, what else you got to say, bro?
Man, claim your nationality, man. Know where you from, man. Know your history. Know your descendants. So
that's your power. So you saying claim your power.
Yeah.
On the kid level, we going from the kid level to the macro. We going both levels. So the kid is claiming,
know yourself.
I come from a strong family.
Yep. Know where you come from.
Right. And on the people level, you saying claim the nationality.
Yes.
All right, do one again with the kid in the macro. Can you do it?
What?
Respect. Well, how the kid gonna give respect? We already been creative. We've been creative as hell.
Being creative. Use your energy. Use it on something good. I don't know.
You gotta step up to the mic. You back too far.
Use your energy on something good.
Now we been doing that. We ain't tear up this country.
I don't know then. I don't know. Shoot.
Be honest, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we ain't tear up this.
I don't know.
Look.
All I can say is if Crest go down, let it go down. You ain't gotta buy Crest no more. There's plenty of other black vegan companies, or just period toothpaste companies nowadays where you don't have to buy Crest anymore. If we buy if 1/3 of us bought all that particular one item, Crest gone. Just like, and I wanted to say this, just like burgers went out of business, this is factual things that are actually happening nowadays. It's crashing and it's falling already. We just got to keep it going. You get what I'm saying? Some of this stuff is already going. I would have never thought burgers would have been out of business. You know? Are they coming back? We don't know. But at the same time, we know that the middle person is gone now. We are bridging that gap. So that middle person was burgers. So now we're buying from the actual wholesaler now, and we are finding some, not all of our solutions with the buying power, but that person that does own that one particular toothpaste that is a black-owned toothpaste company could really kill it. You get what I'm saying?
So you saying now we concentrate our power. That's how we
concentrate it.
And y'all can start by next week in Champaign, Urbana. Y'all can start by next week and supporting these sisters, Susan and what's her sister's name?
Susan.
Yeah, the African
Susan. It's Cindy.
I think what the sister having that Asiatic and African Art Festival at Lincoln Square next week, Friday and Saturday. Start Friday at 4 to 10.
Yeah.
And Saturday earlier than that. But y'all can start by next week supporting your people. It's free. We'll have a lot of history and a lot of education out there. So join them sisters next weekend, man. Friday and Saturday.
I was out doing bake sales all this morning.
You didn't tell us?
Tomorrow I'm gonna do bake sale. Yes, I did.
You got cakes? You got something? I'm hungry now.
Nah, hush.
I don't remember.
So next week, we'll be out there at the market again, selling some items. It's for a youth football league. Us mothers are getting stuff together.
My boy Zach, right?
So,
what time?
Cupcakes. I need to get some.
They got something now?
Huh?
Yeah.
We were out there at 6:30 all the way until 12, and we're trying to basically. Everything was $2 that we have. So next week we're gonna have Same thing.
Right,
Lemon shake-ups. We're gonna have
I'm gonna give you my money now.
some cookies. We're gonna have them Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
We're going like crazy. So 6:30 to 12.
Okay.
Next
morning. So I be at work. That's why.
No, I'm gonna give you the money now. I won't mind
Put
now.
it to
I'm
the
gonna mind
side.
soon. Yeah, put
But
it to
yeah,
the side.
we
Plus,
did
this for
it,
my boy Zach.
and I'm
man.
gonna,
I meant to support him.
We're
on
gonna
the
do
last.
more of this, but at the same time, it's just we need to concentrate our dollar.
That's power, man.
And like I said, that is just a fraction of what we can possibly do. If black men know of one particular decent company to buy the beard oil from, buy from that particular person. And we need to have just a group of people that say, hey, buy this person, buy from this person, buy from this person, buy.
So you
don't buy anymore.
You talking about concentrate that power and gain respect. So
and it should shoot up. You know what I'm saying? So we gain that respect, and then where are we gonna go there?
Oh, they
from
gonna
there.
respect us then.
You know,
Everybody
we need to start
respects.
doing certain things.
See,
but
and this is why you disrespected on the macro level. But once you start getting your macro respect together, then you get your micro respect together, and everybody.
Does this? I'm sorry. Does this have a timetable? Because some things are happening. Does this have a timetable?
I don't think so, because we've been 400 years trying to fight this thing.
Right, and in the Bible and in certain books, and people want to reference this, and we were the chosen ones, and we are the great ones, but how long can we have this particular power? Are we going to have it forever? Or are we going to have it for a year?
You don't know you got the power right now. See, you still a kid that's bullied in the class. You still the class clown. You still everybody picking on you every time you go to class.
And then even when one does actually say like, "Hey, I got the power," they take them out.
They kill them.
But they kill a part of an idea, but they can't kill the whole body. They can only take off. They take off a limb or two that's protrude. You know, that stuck out.
I'm glad we're talking about this. So we have there's Champaign-Urbana Buy Black Now. Please understand what that is. That's not a showcase.
Oh, you talking
it's
about
not.
Mariah?
Yeah, it's not a showcase. It's something that we are going to start pushing because we need that even in a micro level, which could also impact the macro level around town. Even though we are 15%, we need to start buying and demanding stuff while we still have this 15%.
Well, and on that note, it was Killer Mike who said, and T.I. and them when they was talking about on that revolt, they said, you know, we 15% of the population, so we should be 15% owners in this. We should be 15 across the board in order to get that respect. So now,
15% of the projects going around town and getting building and all of this stuff getting developed. We need to have somebody in there building, somebody structuring, somebody dictating, somebody blueprinting. We need 15% in that, and that's how you work. And I got to shout out to Mr. Norbert. I'm sorry, but he is doing some things. We need that 15%. Okay.
That's on me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I use my energy the best way I know how, and I'm starting, and it's booming and banging. I got stuff that's going on right now I can't talk to y'all about.
Well, y'all, look, man. Y'all done got Heather fired up. Heather done turned into a panther up in here. But for real. But it's all good, man. It's all good. But that's what it was about. It was about respect. So that was our topic today, man.
Yes,
I think we kind of covered the gamut of it on that. I think, is this the last week for respect?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Next week. Next week, one more.
Yeah, one more week.
Yeah,
we
one
didn't
more.
We didn't win.
Because it's the 28th.
The people. We didn't win from the people to the kids.
27, 28.
To, I don't know what else.
This was a long. This was a long month.
I don't know what else you got to respect now, man. Self-respect. Just respect the ground outside when you walk it. But you know, hey, it's all.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it, man.
But yeah, that's it. So
much love, much love.
That was our show today, man. We enjoyed y'all, and we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. One more respect.
One more respect, man.
Yep.
It's all about respect. So we gotta learn these things. And hey, if you didn't check out that revolt with T.I. and
Big Mike.
Big Mike and Candace. Man, T.I. he went in on Candace too.
He had to though.
Yeah,
he had to because she wasn't doing right.
But she got some self-hate and she got some self-disrespect about her. She need to get.
She wasn't respecting him.
She wasn't respecting herself.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
But that's it, man. We out, y'all. It is 7:30 again. This is WRFU 104.5 FM. We are out of here, folks. All right. Y'all have a blessed day and keep it rocking, man. All right. Oh, go ahead.
Dang, respect the show. Press the button.
All right, this ain't got to do with the show. This